Hello, and welcome to Also Highlights from Inspire. My name is Jevgeni, and I will walk you through important highlights around modern workplace. A year of pandemic was a huge challenge for everyone in personal life and in business. One struggled with limitation caused by lockdown, others suffered from challenges around rebuilding the processes and searching for substitutes in broken supply chains. For IT partners, that was a challenging year as well because customers needed help, and we did our best. Now, when the world is adjusting to the realities of COVID, businesses have solved their critical issues and they started to look further into a future where ways of people doing work have changed. Business requirements towards the process optimization have been higher than ever, and at the same time, cyber threats are on its highest. All this across all customer segments, from very small companies to large enterprises. In fact, in SMB, over 70% of employees would like to have flexible work options, and at the same time, many of people already want to have office hours to meet their colleagues. Most companies have already a remote work solution which has certain advantages and allows employees to do home office, but it's no longer enough, and employees want to have more flexibility to work from home and from the office. Microsoft 365 suits a perfect combination of cloud services to empower employees with familiar tools in remote work environment. When it comes to productivity, Microsoft offers different solutions when it comes to remote hybrid workspace to deliver operational system as a core. Remote desktop services, a legacy solution, is still widely used. At the same time, modern Azure Virtual Desktop is gaining its share because it has certain benefits. At the same time, in many cases, it's more complex in deployment, cost of ownership is not super clear and not always making sense. Microsoft have introduced Windows 365, a cloud PC that customers can stream from Microsoft Cloud directly to their device through browser. That means bring your own device scenario. It can be deployed quickly without special knowledge. At the same time, it's absolutely secure with no data left on the device whatsoever. And that's all at predictable price per user per month with no hidden costs. Today, you can try Windows 365 in preview. On August 2nd, the service will be generally available. Microsoft puts security at the core of every service it delivers, whether that's Microsoft 365 application or virtual machine. In fact, Microsoft is a security vendor, and it's recognized in Magic Quadrants as a leader, and that's in 5 Magic Quadrants for security and data protection. In remote and hybrid environments, security threats are especially dangerous as traditional methods not working. In these conditions, we have to start adopting zero trust strategy. That means verifying every action and user, using least privileges to complete the task, and always assuming the breach. Firstly, it's all around identities. Most of the breaches come through weak passwords and lost credentials. In fact, implementing MFA will reduce the risk over 90%. Using adaptive access policies such as conditional access will help to lower this risk even further. Secondary, endpoint protection and management has to be in place to ensure that the trusted devices are used. It's no longer valid in case of Windows 365, but in most cases, devices have to be controlled by the organizations. Of course, data, applications, infrastructure, network, all shall be secured and monitored. Most of small businesses have no skills for that. And at the same time, cyber threats globally increased 230%. Customers need help, and most of the partners recognize that. Microsoft 365 Business Premium has just enough security capabilities to ensure customer data is secure across all applications from Outlook to Teams and SharePoint. For more demanding customers, for example in finance sector or healthcare, where the requirements are higher, Microsoft offers a number of advanced features which are included in E5 plans and as add-ons. But managing a big number of customers is not easy, and it's very time-consuming. To address this and enable new ways to deliver managed services, Microsoft have introduced Microsoft 365 Lighthouse. This multi-tenancy tool enables partners to become MSPs, to secure devices, protect data and users, and use the capabilities to standardize configurations and have proactive risk management, or given the reporting to understand what state of the infrastructure is at the customer side. Windows 365 will be also integrated into Lighthouse, which will give new level of security for hybrid workspace. The Lighthouse is in preview now. Partners can subscribe today. Well, employees working in remote or now hybrid environment need to keep their work and life balance. We all know that working from home sometimes results over hours, and more stress, which leads to decrease in productivity. Microsoft have created a whole new business category with $300 billion market opportunity with Viva services. Microsoft launching module by module capabilities to allow employees to keep well-being and productivity on high levels, turning information into knowledge with ease, helping to skill up and grow, and of course keeping culture and communication in healthy state. There's a long way to go from preview to real mass adoption, but I recommend to start investigating partner opportunity with Viva already now. Of course, we don't forget about the Teams. Adoption of Teams today is truly becoming tremendous. Teams is a hub for communication, and I say even more, it's a platform. I start my day with Teams, where I get access to my chats and channels, but also to Power BI reports, OneNote notes, my calendar and schedule. Everything is there. Third-party applications are in big numbers available through Teams. But in a hybrid workspace, one thing is important, and that hasn't changed: the phone calls. Clearly, stationary phone at the table in the office is not moving with employees. And this is the first year which will be the year of voice. Already now, customers do over 1 billion calls a month through Teams. Direct routing minutes grew 10 times since last year. It's truly a moment for voice through Teams, and that will replace the traditional phone with a tremendous opportunity for partners. In hybrid environment, Microsoft Teams rooms becoming timely important. So what are the partner opportunities? Where to focus? Clearly, number one, security. Then, cloud migration and modernization of current cloud customers with hybrid workspace opportunities. Voice services, take a look at that. Hybrid meetings, Teams rooms, and new ways of communication. Employees experience through Viva, and frontline workers, which has to be secured with the devices that they use today. We understand you will need to help your employees to skill them up, and you need help to get your competency. In addition to large scale of readiness activities organized by Microsoft and a huge number of resources available online, Microsoft have given opportunity to everybody to skill up, but also will introduce over 130 readiness events. Those are webinars, workshops, and technical trainings with instructors just this half year to address your needs for skilling up. Our approach is to help your individual employees to get new knowledge and get certified, at the same time help you as a business to achieve the competency, which is the key for profitability. In terms of profitability, Microsoft wants to keep core incentives at the same level, but offering more and more for those partners who go beyond just reselling. From offering demand generation activities such as workshop and solution assessment, to paying extra for deployment and adoption of different workloads. Both Microsoft and also offer a number of opportunities to support partners. And that's from skilling to achieve the competency. It's go-to-market and acquiring leads, and of course converting those leads into sales and doing post-sales activities. With that, I would like to wish you a great summer. Use the time to have some holidays and get batteries recharged, and of course stay healthy. Thank you and goodbye.